F3 Greensboro. It's Tommy Boy here. Currently rucking through Country Park, wearing 90 pounds on my back. So pardon the breathing and the bouncing. This afternoon, the mayor of Greensboro issued a proclamation saying that masks, starting at Tuesday at 5 p.m., were to be worn in public. So what does that mean? Hey, how y'all doing?
Very good. How about you?
Great, thank you. Well, I can tell you one thing that it means. It means that in less than an hour, I received 45 different versions of communications from the PACs. So obviously this is weighing on your hearts and it needs to be addressed. So since we can't be together right now, this is how we're going to do it. So that being said, hey ladies, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Pardon me while I exacerbate on my camera. So that being said, you guys want to know what's what, right? So that's good. Curiosity is a good thing. So first and foremost, starting Tuesday at 5 p.m., we are asked to wear masks in public when we cannot practice social distancing. And that's all good. The second question I'm sure you're asking is, what does that mean for our workouts? Well, if you're like me, I'm sure you've realized and observed. How y'all doing? Good. And observed and pointing at myself, been guilty of breaking some of those protocols, right? So here's the deal. We are a starfish organization. When it comes to this proclamation in the city of Greensboro, it cannot be enforced by law. That is currently unconstitutional. So I would ask you this. If the question you are focusing on is, do I have to wear a mask? How y'all doing? Good. If the question you're focusing on is, do I have to wear a mask? Then you're asking the wrong and the boring question. The question you should be asking is, what can I do? How you doing? As a leader. So I would say this. If you have a hard time like me, I'm guilty of minding my distance, then wear a mask. That's kind of the simple and honest truth to it, gentlemen. Wear a mask. If you have a hard time staying away, wanting to love on your brother with a fist bump or a hug or whatever it is, wear a mask. Wear a buff, pull up a balaclava, whatever it is. Just do what you gotta do. Worst case scenario, you're gonna do the hard thing because it's gonna be hard to breathe while you're busting your hump to sharpen iron. You're gonna do a hard thing, getting up from that 10th burpee, that 20th burpee, because it's hard to breathe. Guess what? We can go down a rabbit hole of men and women in this country who have said, I can't breathe, right? So get over yourself. If you have a hard time maintaining social distance, throw on a mask. The worst thing that will happen is that you improve your cardiovascular and your respiratory system and you get better. So do the hard thing. If you can mind social distancing and it's not an issue, hey, how are you? Hey. If you can mind those things and it's not an issue for you, then don't wear a mask. That's fine. At the end of the day, it comes down to this. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about the greater us. So do what you got to do. Cues, sight cues, be responsible. We don't have to worry about dividing if we're under 25. But when it comes to masks, you know, we love in F3 a good challenge, right? Nutrition challenge, pull-up challenge. We got guys doing Smurf. Hey ladies, how are you? We got guys doing Smurf, which is 3 Murphs a week. Hats off to you. I triple dog dare all of you to wear a mask at every workout until this is lifted and see what happens. Hey, and see what happens to your cardiovascular system and your respiratory system. Do the hard thing because it's not about you. It's about the greater us. All right, gentlemen. Come Wednesday, I hope to see a ton of guys in F3 Greensboro accept the mask challenge. Call it what you want, but don't call it bullshit. Don't call it political. Don't call it an atrocity, because that directs it all to you, and it's not about you. It's about getting better together. So let's beat this thing. Let's choose the hard thing. Let's wear a mask if we can't practice proper social distancing, and let's get better, because iron sharpens iron. And what is our mission? To invigorate male community leadership. So let's lead. See you in the gloom, boys. Aye.